Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today, we're going on a wild ride through the wacky world of trivia. Get ready to have your mind blown with these 50 random facts. Buckle up, because we're diving into a vortex of knowledge that's more surprising than finding out pigeons can play ping pong. You won't believe some of these. Did you know honey never spoils? Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old, and it's still perfectly edible. Talk about the world's oldest pantry. Ever feel like the days just drag on? Well, on Venus, a day is actually longer than a year. That's one slow-mo sunrise. Prepare to have your fruit world turned upside down. Bananas are technically berries, but strawberries aren't. Who knew? Chapter 4. Starry, starry, everything. There are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on all the Earth's beaches. Mind blown. Chapter 5. 3 hearts, 8 legs. Octopuses are basically superheroes. They have 3 hearts. 2 pump blood to the gills, and the third takes care of the rest. Chapter 6. Shockingly toasty. Feeling hungry? A single bolt of lightning has enough energy to toast 100,000 slices of bread. That's a lot of avocado toast. Ever notice your jeans feeling a little snug in the summer? Well, even the Eiffel Tower feels the heat. It can grow up to 15 centimeters taller in the summer due to expanding iron. We knew we loved bananas for a reason. Humans share 50% of their DNA with them. Time to rethink that potassium-packed snack. Next time you're enjoying a plate of pasta, remember this. A single strand of spaghetti is officially called a spaghetto. You're welcome. Chapter 10. Talk about a short-lived conflict. The shortest war in history was between Britain and Zanzibar on August 27, 1896. It lasted a whopping 38 minutes. Chapter 11. Next time you see a flock of flamingos, impress your friends by calling it a flamboyance, because why not? Chapter 12. Talk about dedication. The inventor of the Pringles can, Fred Bauer, loved his creation so much that he had his ashes buried in one. His unique request was honored by his family, who placed his remains in a Pringles can and buried it in a cemetery in Ohio. This quirky tribute reflects Bauer's passion for his invention and the joy it brought to many. Chapter 13. The longest time between 2 twins being born is a record-breaking 87 days. Now that's what I call a delayed delivery. Chapter 14. The world's largest snowflake on record was a whopping 15 inches wide and 8 inches thick. Talk about a winter wonderland. Chapter 15. Ever wonder what a jiffy really is? It's an actual unit of time, folks. It means 1/100th of a second. The heart of a blue whale is so massive, a human could swim through its arteries. Let's hope they don't get lost in there. Get ready for this. There are more possible iterations of a game of chess than there are atoms in the known universe. Checkmate! Move over, lions and eagles. The unicorn is the national animal of Scotland. How magical is that? Chapter 19. Feeling sluggish? Try being a snail. They can sleep for 3 years straight. That's one serious power nap. Chapter 20. Talk about going out with a bang. The inventor of the Frisbee was cremated and his ashes were molded into, you guessed it, Frisbees. Chapter 21. The shortest commercial flight in the world is a quick hop in Scotland between Westray and Papa Westray. It clocks in at a speedy 1 minute and 14 seconds. Crocodiles might be fierce predators, but there's one thing they can't do: stick out their tongues. Believe it or not, the first oranges weren't actually orange, they were green. Mind blown, right? Ever heard of a beefalo? It's a real creature. A hybrid of a cow and a bison. Talk about a mashup. Chapter 25. Longest word ever. Good luck. Get ready to exercise your vocabulary muscles. The longest word in the English language has a whopping 189,819 letters. It's the chemical name for a protein called titin. Chapter 26. That dot has a name. That tiny dot over the letter I isn't just a speck, it's called a tittle. You learn something new every day. Chapter 27. Microwave millions. Not. Talk about getting a raw deal. The genius who invented the microwave only received $2 for their amazing invention. Remember that super short war we talked about earlier? Well, here's another one for you. The shortest war in history was between Britain and Zanzibar on August 27, 1896. Zanzibar called it quits after 38 minutes. Next time you encounter a group of porcupines, hopefully from a safe distance, remember the official term is a prickle. Talk about a bad case of the hiccups. The longest hiccuping spree in history lasted for a mind-boggling 68 years. Chapter 31. The world's first computer virus reared its ugly head in 1983. Who knew technology could get sick? Chapter 32. The world's largest grand piano wasn't built by a seasoned professional, but by a talented 15-year-old in New Zealand. The very first webcam had a very important job. It was used to monitor a coffee pot. Priorities, people. The brilliant mind behind the Super Soaker wasn't a toy designer. It was a NASA scientist. Talk about reaching for the stars. The longest recorded flight of a chicken clocked in at a whole 13 seconds. Maybe they should stick to crossing the road. Ray Tomlinson, the inventor of email, sent the very first electronic message to himself in 1971. Talk about a self-addressed message. The first product to ever wear a barcode was a pack of Wrigley's gum. Chewing gum has never been so high-tech. Even the inventor of the Rubik's Cube, Erno Rubik, struggled to solve his own creation. It took him a whole month to crack the code. The world's first 3D printer was created way back in 1983, paving the way for a technological revolution. Gaming. Since the 50s, video games have been around longer than you might think. The very first video game was created in 1958. The dawn of the internet, the World Wide Web as we know it, officially launched into existence with the creation of the first website in 1991. Hello, smartphone era. The year 1992 marked a turning point in communication history. The first smartphone was born. The world of likes, shares, and friend requests began in 1997 with the launch of the first social media site. The very first YouTube video, a simple clip titled Me at the Zoo, was uploaded in 2005, marking the beginning of an online video revolution. The year 2006 saw the birth of Twitter, with the very first tweet sent out into the digital sphere. The world got its first taste of perfectly filtered photos in 2010 with the launch of Instagram and its inaugural post. Snapchat, the app known for disappearing messages, sent its very first snap in 2011. TikTok time. The world of viral dances and catchy tunes exploded onto the scene in 2016 with the first TikTok video upload. Clubhouse conversations begin. The year 2020 saw the rise of audio-based social media with the creation of the first Clubhouse room. NFTs enter the chat. While they gained mainstream attention more recently, the first NFT was actually created back in 2014. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy these mind-blowing facts, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing content. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. See you next time.